I'm here at the Mercury Mile Stop the Violence March, where dozens of families have gathered to help make a difference here in Pottstown. We'll be right back with the story.
Affordable elegance for springtime awaits you. Don't forget your indoor landscaping at Elastic Furniture and Discount Floor Coverings. Open 7 days a week at High and Charlotte Streets in downtown Pottstown. They cover every room in your house.
Welcome to Off the Presses. I'm Diane Hoffman. The Mercury Mile partnered with Stop the Violence March on Tuesday in response to your concerns about the borough being too unsafe to exercise outdoors. I was at the event and spoke to several of the participants.
Stop the violence! Treat the peace! Stop the violence! Treat the peace! Stop the violence! Treat the peace!
My goal is to, yes, stop the violence, but it's also to increase the organization, the churches, and the community's participation within our community to uplift it and do a little bit better than what we're doing now.
I feel like it's getting worse. I really do. People are just getting discouraged and frustrated and fed up.
And do you think events like this can make a change?
I think if we all stick together and we continue to work on it, yeah, I think it can make a change.
Get them on their porch, if we can get people to light their porches up at nighttime, do all kinds of things to let folks know that we're watching our neighborhood and we're proud of our neighborhood.
You know what? It might not change it all the way, but it's a step. It's something. It's not everybody just sitting back discussing it. It's actually doing something about it.
My prayer is that we will come together as a community, and whatever you see out of line that's not supposed to be there, I pray that somebody in the town who's been here a long time will say, no, we can't have that here. We're going to stop that. You know what I mean? U.S.
Army Specialist Joseph Anderson was welcomed back Friday to his hometown in Pottstown's North End after being wounded in Afghanistan. Escorted by the Warriors Watch motorcycle group, Anderson returned with both the Purple Heart and an Army Commendation Medal with Valor. Although this will be the second straight year without fireworks, there is a 5K race and parade planned for this year's 4th of July. The day will begin with the patriotic 5K run, which starts and ends at the Hill School campus. Registration begins at 7 a.m. and the runners head out onto the borough streets at 8 a.m. For more information about the race, contact Pottstown's Park and Recreation at 610-970-6618. The parade will begin at High and Kime Streets beginning at 10:15. For 15 years, the Phoenixville Police Athletic League's boxing program has grown. Frank Otto got in the ring and spoke with Jim DeOria Jr., whose father, Jim Sr., had the idea for the program.
Tucked in the basement of the Phoenixville Civic Center is an institution which is going as strong as ever in its 15th year. The Phoenixville Police Athletic League boxing program began in 1999 at the urging of Jim DeOria Jr.'s father, Jim Sr. Jim Sr. coached his son throughout his boxing career, which had wrapped up just a few years prior to '99. Although his son's career as a fighter was finished, Jim Sr. wanted to stay involved in coaching. Starting with just 15 boxers, the program has grown in prestige and produced respectable fighters like Harry Joe Yorgi. Unfortunately, Jim Sr. died after a lengthy cancer battle in 2007, but Jim Jr. feels his father's legacy would live on with the program.
We would be proud that we keep the boxing program going through PAL, and we offer other programs as well. I think you'd be happy to know that we're still here, we're surviving, we offer a good program for the kids, we keep them out of trouble and off the streets during after-school hours.
Jim Jr. has surrounded himself with people like Joe Rowan, Jake Martinez, and Jamie Zimmerman, who continue the program as its second wave of coaches, supplementing original coach Skeevy Foreman. The program has swelled to roughly 80 boxers. Jim Jr. said it's important for them to make their own experiences and carry on, values paramount to his father.
Take advantage of gold's record prices and bring your scrap gold to Douglas Diamonds at our Pottstown store for cash now. 1300 North Charlotte Street in Pottstown. Call 484-941-6453 or visit our website at www.douglasdiamondscorp.com.
Looking for a flexible job? Need to make your own schedule? Chestnut Knoll at Home is seeking reliable, mature individuals for at-home caregiver positions. At-home caregivers are responsible for providing assistance to individuals in their homes.
Welcome back to Off the Presses. I'm Diane Hoffman. An 11-year-old boy was flown to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia after he couldn't stop his bike in time and struck an SUV on Coventry Point Lane Monday afternoon. According to North Coventry Police Chief Robert Schur, the boy could not safely stop his bike in time to avoid the collision. Police said the vehicle was completely stopped and the driver will not receive any citations. What started as a beautiful Father's Day morning hot air balloon ride turned deadly when 47-year-old balloon pilot Jeffrey Hooten of Albuquerque, New Mexico, fell out of the basket during landing operations in a field near the intersections of Huntsberger Road and South Wall Street, according to East Pikeland Police. Jay Burton of New York was among the 10 passengers aboard the flight. He said during the landing process, he saw the pilot reach out of the balloon basket to pull on a rope, and when he did, he fell and got caught between the basket and the ground. When police arrived, people were performing CPR on Hooten, but he died at Phoenixville Hospital, according to police. During a test drive Saturday, a man was killed when the Ford Mustang he was driving crashed into a tree. The Mustang was reportedly being driven by someone the owner knew Saturday afternoon on Longview Road. It's believed the driver may have been a mechanic and the owner of the vehicle was a passenger in the car, Limerick police said. During the test drive, the driver, who has not yet been named, lost control and hit a tree. Police believe speed was a factor in the crash. The owner of the car, who survived the crash, was taken to Phoenixville Hospital. An investigation is ongoing. 18-year-old John Anthony Parson Jr. of Pottstown and 22-year-old Tyrone Witherspoon of Philadelphia was arrested last weekend and both face murder, robbery, and conspiracy charges, according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, for the murder of Stephen Mitchell, who was found dead in his car June 5th in the 400 block of Jefferson Avenue in Pottstown. According to court documents, a witness told police Mitchell was shot in Liberty Alley during a transaction when a group of people were trying to buy crack cocaine and a 5mm handgun.
Opportunity awaits you at our expanding personal care retirement community. Part-time openings for all shifts. Join our growing team providing quality care in our brand new facility. Apply today at Keystone Villa at Douglasville.
Urban Henry Equip Incorporated is now offering special discounts and financing on Kubota and Cub Cadet equipment. Also, be prepared when the power goes out with a Generac generator from Urban Henry, located in New Berlinville.
How fast can you run a mile? You can find out this Friday at the Saucony Mile Race at the Pottstown Limerick Airport at 7 p.m. The event is hosted by the Chester County Running Club. In addition to the run, there'll be an antique plane display and a beer and burger garden at the Picnic Grove. For more information, visit runtheday.com. This Saturday, the 20th Annual Soapbox Derby will be held down Wilson Street. Race starts at 9 a.m. Winners of the Pottstown Soapbox Derby race will advance to the All-American Soapbox Derby Championship in Akron, Ohio. Don't miss your last chance to see the Music Man at Steel River Playhouse in Pottstown. Features editor Cheryl Thornburg has the details.
Great music is in the air in Pottstown as the Music Man continues through Sunday at Steel River Playhouse. Music Man tells the story of Harold Hill, a smooth-talking con man who arrives in River City, Iowa, with plans to bilk its citizens by promising to create a marching band for local youth that will keep them out of trouble. The plan gets sidetracked when he meets the feisty town librarian, who captures his heart. From the rousing 76 trombones to the tender Till There Was You, the music will stay with you long after you leave the theater. For more information and a complete review, go to pottsmerc.com.
When we come back, Frank Otto will be here for Austin Herzog in sports.
Improve your outdoor living space. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Do it all or in steps with our expandable system. Call Mac House Contracting at 610-530-8727. Don't wait any longer. Start saving money on your heating bill when you heat your entire home, water, and more with the safe, comfortable heat of a central boiler outdoor furnace. Call Keeley Service Center at 215-723-8445 or visit KeelerServices.com.
Last Friday night, the Panthers became golden with a 4-2 victory over District 1 rival Heritage. Luke DeLeo's blast over the right fielder's head plated Eric Reed, and and DeLeo took home on a throwing error for an RBI triple to break up a tie game in the 6th inning to send Pope John Paul II to the PIAA Class AAA Championship at Penn State's Medler Field. It was Pope John Paul II's first PIAA championship in any sport in its 4 years of existence. Left-handed reliever Dan Zarowski halted Harrington in the final innings to earn the win, striking out the final batter of the game that ended at 11:40 p.m. following the rain-delayed quadruple header of PIAA baseball finals Friday. It was also a fitting conclusion to the Golden Panthers' stunning rise this season under first-year coach John Duffy. For sports highlights from around the region, visit GameTimePA.com.
McConnell's Refrigeration has a huge inventory of refurbished refrigerators and restaurant equipment. Local delivery is $25. We service all makes and models. Call Rob at 610-469-6107.
That does it for us this week. I'm Diane Hoffman. You can find the most up-to-date news, weather, sports, and entertainment at the Mercury's website, pottsmerc.com. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is MercuryX, and you can find us on Facebook. We'll be here every week with a recap of the top stories and what you can expect coming up next off the presses.